Okay, so in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 tips on how to get lean, how to stay lean. I've used all these tips with all my online clients before in the past, and this is how we do it. Stay tuned for tip number 3 because this is the most important of all the 3 tips. Okay, so you know the drill. You haven't eaten all day. It's got to 4 o'clock and you're like, oh my God, I haven't actually eaten yet because you've been too busy, you've been rushed off your feet. And you know it, you know what happens. You want something and you want something fast because the body just requires energy at that time. So, you know, you're going to get quick energy and the cravings are going to be for the wrong or poor food choices, and that's purely because your body wants energy and it wants it fast. So you'll be craving something quick. So in order to deal with this leads me to tip number 1. You have to make sure that you're prepared. You have to first acknowledge that this is going to happen, and it happens, and you have to recognize that it happens, and then you have to prepare. So what can we do? We can prepare some food the night before. So whilst we're cooking our meal, our evening meal, we can just throw a little bit more in the pan so that we've got some left over, and we can put that in a box and we can take it to work with us or take it wherever we need to go the day after. So preparation is tip number 1. Tip number 2 is something that you have to remind yourself to do every time you eat. So tip number 2 is to slow things down, okay? Take your time with your food, take your time to chew, be mindful about chewing, put your knife and fork down in between bites of food, in between mouthfuls. Take a glass of water and drink some water while you're eating as well. If you're anything like me, you can be eating the foods that you prepared, but already thinking about what you want to be eating next. So basically you just have to give your brain a chance to catch up with your stomach and let the brain know that your stomach is full. Tip number 3 is something that my missus always says to me as soon as I've eaten. It is let it settle. Take your time after the food to let it settle. So one of the ways, because you know you finish your food and the first thing you want to do is get back up, go to the fridge, get some more food, okay? So basically when we eat food, we release hormones. One of them is ghrelin. The hormone ghrelin is a hunger hormone. It gives us an appetite to eat. But that kind of gets down-regulated when we do eat, and then other hormones actually increase. It sends signals to the brain to let the brain know that the stomach is full to stop us from eating. So this takes time. So one of the things I like to do after I've eaten is I like to keep busy, you know, until my brain recognizes that my stomach is full, so I'm no longer craving food again. So take your time and then do something straight afterwards. So for me, it's like washing the dishes or cleaning the kitchen up or something like that. Guaranteed 10 or 15 minutes after that, my cravings are completely gone and I'm completely satisfied, and I won't think about food for another 2 or 3 hours. So just to recap on all that, prepare a meal the night before whilst you're cooking your tea, so you've got something to take to work with you. Chew your food for longer, put the cutlery down, take sips of water in between eating your food, and just slow the whole process of eating down. This gives your body a chance to recognize that there is food in the stomach. And let it settle. After you've eaten, take 10 or 15 minutes to go and do something that keeps you busy for a little while until your body and your brain recognizes that you are full and you no longer get cravings. So if you thought that this was beneficial to you, this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm going to be talking more common sense regularly.